A guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Brady gives now to Blunt. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down at 5 here to start things out. Brady to throw on second down. That is incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So the roughing the passer penalty, 15 yards, and Charles, the defender, needs to know to stop there.
We've been talking about it for years. You essentially get 1 step after the quarterback throws his pass. Anything close to that or beyond that, you're going to get flagged.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Brady again. And it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Brady to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, they'll give a lot of credit to the defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dion Lewis, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense.
What? Are
you outside by side, or is that your speakers playing music?
I got 4 bags. No, my speakers.
Doing something else, make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by him and setting up the
Can
screen.
you hear now? Go back on and see if you can hear.
Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
It is on. Text me if you can hear. All right.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get
a timeout. I can't hear you.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
He's so damn goofy. What are you looking for, Grace? Your mom's or ours?
So right there, Mama. Now an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Sorry.
Out of the gun.
That one's getting on my nerves.
Eluding the pressure.
No, Terry.
He may try to run for this. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a good run.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What?
A big gain there for the Bills.
Ain't no way, man.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Very clamped down, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor.
Oh, I tried to rob you. Good catch. Good catch.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision into him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
No, too.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And he is in the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
ain't running that out.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will
I
be
ain't
a
crazy.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
That's about 4 yards less than I need.
Gearing up to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Go get a couple of those orange mix things. Listen to what I said. Good defense. Golly, man. Go in there and get a couple of packs of the orange mix in there and make you a gallon when you get to your grandma.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Oh, you have some excellent blocking. That's good blocking. I'm not going to let you score. It's not easy.
And the Bills are going to have it first and goal.
When big runs occur, sometimes
Gonna work for this one, brother.
Pretty easy, and that one carried them down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all, because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
Get on your defense. What?
And it's first and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. Now McCoy. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. For McCoy this year, 5th time in his 8-year career that he's topped the 1,000-yard mark. Charles, first time he's done it with the Bills, though, finished with 1267.
And he's the type of player that you can build around. And what I mean by that is, as a runner, as a pass catcher, he does a little bit of everything, and he opens up the offense for everyone else around him, the complementary players. But he's a guy, a heavy-duty ball carrier, and also get him in space, and he can break people down.
This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense, and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd and goal, Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Shields.
Pick that field goal.
Get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Dan Carpenter now for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
He might be able to, though. He can go on his play safe if he can do it, or on YouTube he can do it on that. Trust you, too.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
What are you doing? Trying to get some yards so you can punt? No. That ain't enough for you. What are you trying to do, T?
So on 4th down, here comes a field goal unit for the Bills, led by Dan Carpenter. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
What happened?
Misses. It's wide to the right and no good. And this game will remain tied here.
I thought you was up to no good.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They go back to the air here after the... And the
good defense.
Get him as he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And that is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects coming together to get their physicals and interviews.
Not letting him run.
And all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you got the free agents, all right? That starts, I believe, in early March, where now the free agents can start moving around to different teams. So your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and minicamps. You get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I know.
From the shotgun, it's
I'm trying to outsmart you on defense. That's the only chance I got. Oh. Yeah, that's the only chance I got. Everybody, all your receivers are faster than mine. My coverage.
Well, bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation instead. Tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long.
Text Aaron told me if he ain't gonna get on, I'm gonna stop broadcasting. I'm not gonna broadcast this for no reason. I'm only doing this because he's on the run. Damn, see, my fucking ride's here.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15.
I know it. You gonna call it a tie?
With a new set of downs.
You call it that. That's the only fair way I know it. I'll hit you up later on. All right. I love you, Mama. What you gonna do? What's your voice? Huh?